Hello, crafty friend Sparkle here. So it's Saturday, and I just took a break from videoing, etc. And I was just showing you some things I've been playing with the last couple days. Um, if you want tutorials on anything, please just put it in the comments below. And again, I thank you all for joining me and just hanging out with me. So the first item was I got this lovely wedding invitation. I blocked out the information, but it's a little portfolio with a pocket, and this has all the details of the wedding on the back, and it just folded up, and it was inside an envelope. So in typical Sparkle fashion, I decided to make my own version. So I had some 12 by 12 paper, and this is one sheet, and it's very simply decorated, just some of the paper, one of my doodads, a Velcro, and I still have to, here's the pocket, I put a little tag in here and sewed everything. This has to be stitched in yet, but it's a single journal. Oops. Let's take it off of here. So that'll get stitched in here. And then I just made another pocket here, and I just put one of my envelope tucks that I have for my stash. And that's cool when you have all your stash made, you could just throw things in. So this will get sewed in here later. I didn't bring out my sewing tools. So I'll keep those together. Okay, and this was an envelope I had printed on. I'm just leaving it like that. So that'll go there. I put one of the tabs that I made from Graphics Fairy, and I do have a video on that. And here you go. And then I said, well, what if you don't want to make a signature with it, but you like the style? So then I did one roughly, very roughly, and it's just a little portfolio. Again, I just used a piece of lace and some doodads from my desk, and it just has accordion fold. You can put your treasures in there. It's not decorated or anything because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but it'll be a nice ephemera holder, and you could decorate it accordingly. And these are with 12 by 12 paper. There's just 2 folds. Actually, I cut it down to 11.5. This is 4.5, and then you leave room and you fold this down. To cut this, I had traced my envelope that I got, and then I just cut this out. But you could use, if you had a die cut or if you had a decorative scissors or something, you could cut your own shapes. But I just used this on all of them. So, you know, from this, we got this, and then we have a second item. Okay, and these are just fun for me, just making things up as I go. So I'll leave that here. If you want the measurements, just let me know and I'll list them as well. And then I was just clearing my head and watching some random videos last night. So I first watched, I wrote it down here, staggered booklet pocket pages from Shabby Dabby Doodah, day 23 of her 100-day project. And I saw this on a couple sites. And what it is it's a book that opens like this. There's 1, 2, and 3. And I'm leaving this because I want my recipient to be able to journal in here. Okay, and I just stuck some pictures in here to show you that these are pockets. And this is going in my farmhouse journal. It's paper from the kit. And I just put some of the images on here. Okay. and I put a little tuck spot back here, and I put some more ephemera. And then all the remaining ephemera I put in this little envelope that I had. And yeah, so she could just open this up. And all the ephemera's in here that I did not use. So that way nothing gets wasted. I don't have all these little pieces on hand. If I want to print any of this, it is a digital kit from Daisy Journal Company, Miss Robin. So I already have all this as a digital. So this is going to go to my sister and her gift. Okay, and to make that, it's simple. Here's some samples I was playing with. This is just a piece of paper from my typewriter or copier. Now, you can either sew down the seam or use staples. I use staples for this. Again, I have some more of these houses. I want to do something with these little house images I got at Graphics Fairy. But, yeah, so that's how it looks. This was an envelope that I had printed on. I just cut it down to about 6.5. That seems to be my size on these things. And again, it's just 3 flips. 1, 2, 3. Here's some more of the houses. And the purpose of these for me is to journal on them. Okay, she called them staggered booklet pockets. So the whole booklet could go in your journal. Okay, and then this is how she did it briefly. Okay, so you just take a piece of your standard paper and you fold it in half. Okay, and then if you can cut straight, which I normally can't, you're just going to cut this in thirds. One. I'm going to cheat. Well, no, I'm not. I'm just going to cut this in half, roughly. And that's okay if it doesn't match. And then you're just going to stagger them in here how you want. So you have the top, and you can use like, this isn't even, you can use different papers. They don't all have to match. You can put a different page in the center if you wanted, you know, for a pattern. Or here, let's do it this way. Let's just turn one of them. And you get them where you want them, okay? And then like I said, to get your pockets, you would glue that down, and then you would glue this down. Sew or staple, and you have your little book. I rounded the corners on mine, and I made mine a little smaller, okay? But you get the idea. And I'll put her link below, and you can see how she did that. You could sew around it. Very simple. I rounded my corners, and I made this a little shorter. Okay, and I would just decorate the top piece here because you don't see these, and then she'd have some ready spots. Okay, so that's how these were made. So thank you, Tina, and the other ladies that I saw doing this project. And then this morning I saw on Roxy's weekly challenge, week 10, she did these extra journal spot bundles, and I made some with her online. I altered mine a little bit. I put some of the tabs that I made on the other day. They each have a tab. I tried to put them in different spots so you could see them. And the theory of these are, and I put a little paper clip just to hold things together. The theory of these were, if I have it right, take that off, is that they can go in your journal, and it's a bundle, but you have spaces in here to add stuff. You can add papers and whatnot. You have a pocket here. You have a pocket here. You could take the whole thing open if you wanted to journal, especially if this is like coffee back paper. That would work nice. And to me, the longer the paper I had was better. Okay. So we fold the paper. We put a belly band on it, a short belly band, and this is all out of scraps. We'll make one in a minute. Then you just take some of your papers that you have in your stash, and you could layer things in here. Just make it pretty. You can layer whatever you want in here, as much as you want. You can put tags in here. You can decorate. On here I put a stamp or a rub-on. On here I have a little flower. And then I had these left over from my farmhouse journal again. They're little cards. I like them with the little tab there. So I just mounted one of my designer ladies on a couple layers of paper, and I just put her on here, and you're going to slip that in here. And I added a tab, and I wanted the bird to show. Okay, on this one, I added a tab here, and this one's a little different on my fold. I folded it so it's a little staggered, so there's a tuck spot here, 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 and here. And then after you put your belly band on, and I think I might make longer belly bands. These were just what I had over at my other desk. And then you can stuff them. You can put stuff in here. I'm just going to use the front. So the belly band will hold things in place if you get things inserted properly. Sparkle. I don't know why that one's giving me fussy. I might have to just refold that one there. So these are all writing spots, okay? And then if you want to put something in here, you could decorate something or use, something from your stash. That would fit in there. Bigger tags. And if you wanted to anchor, I had made these some time ago. They're just buttons on paper clips. And you could just anchor it with that. So each of the ladies has a different take on their style, but like I said, I added the little tabs to mine. This one is the same thing, except this was a piece of designer paper, and it was only one side. It was something, this was from Lena, and Junk Journal Lena. And again, it's here. I put a tab here. And once you get your belly band on there, that holds everything together. So you could open it, you could write in there. You can use all the space for tuck spots. You could add you know, whatever your pleasure is, whatever your style, whatever journal you're making. Okay. So, and here's one more, the same thing. This is another one of my bird pages, and I put a tab up there. Okay, so to make that, it's very simple. You need either a piece of, this was 8.5 by 11 or A4. It was a misprint that I did. So I just folded it in half and I turned one half over and this back. Just because I like it about 3 inches. I think these are all about 3 inches. Yeah, I like it about 3 inches to go in my book. Now this is kind of long. I like about 6.5 inches, so I'm just going to cut this here. You don't have to. You can leave it as long as you want, but okay, that was 6 inches. I did a little short. So this one's a little different because it has this tuck here, but it's got a tuck here. You can put something back here. You can put something in here. So we do that, and then we just took a piece of cardstock, and we're going to make a belly band. And you don't need this so long. Tina didn't even, or I'm sorry, Rachel didn't even glue. She just used washi tape. And because I'm sitting here, I can't find it. So she just used washi tape. So you can do however you want. Okay, so there's your little packet. And then you can take some of your odds and ends from your stash that you use for fillers. And you can load it up. Let's just clean up this edge a little bit. And in my fashion, I want to put a tab on it. I have to decorate some yet, but I think I have one that's doubled. So let's put it on this piece here. So that when it's open, you know that flips open. Okay? And then you can decorate that with something small, a button, a small flower would be fine. I don't like any of those. So I'll find a button or something to put on there. And yeah, again, just take your card or something in here. Or look through our stash. There you go. It's that simple. And these are called Extra Journal Spot Bundles from Rachel at Roxy's Creations. And I have one more with my bird book. They're just huge. You just fold it in half and tuck up the bottom. And again, I'm just going to shorten it. Then find a belly band in your scraps. And, you know, you could glue it, but we're just use the washi tape like she did. Oops. This didn't tear properly, so I might have to add glue later. I want to cut that. I don't like that. Tidy it up just a little bit. And then I'm going to put a tab here because this is, and I will glue these down. You just have to add glue to that. But so that's there. And then, you know, you can just add some papers. For journal spots. I like to stagger them so they're not both the same size. I don't want to hide my butterfly though. This one might be too big for here. Yeah, let's shorten this because I want my butterfly to show. Okay. And that's all it is, my friends. And then find something to tuck in here. Yeah. See, you can almost put anything in there. If it's the right size, okay. So, let's see what we have. So we have our extra journal spot bundles. I really like these. And you can custom make them, like I said, to match your project. So there's one, there's two, there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these will be going in my stash, so they're ready to go. So we have that. Thanks, Rachel. And then we have our wedding invite portfolios ×2. So we have this one, which has a single signature in it. And we have this one, which can be a folio holder, ephemera holder. So we can put some goodies in there. So we have those two. And then last but not least, we have from Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah, the staggered booklet pocket. Here's some prototypes. Here's one that I finished for my farmhouse journal. Cute. And then here's one that I'll finish up. And I made this a 2-tone one. So I'm going to stitch that one. I'll probably stitch around, this part here, and I'll show you in a different video. Okay? And then here's my ephemera packet for my farmhouse journal. So thanks so much for stopping by. It's nice some days just to sit and have a play and have some downtime and just try out some of the things you see on YouTube and just create a way and make it your own. Okay? Have a blessed, beautiful day and a happy weekend. Bye now.